Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Rahajeng Putu Widiani Priswita. I come from 11 Maret University, Surakarta, Indonesia. Today I will presentation about potential of ratun rice farming development in Central Java Province, Indonesia for climate change adaptation and mitigation. Rice is one of the main food crops in Indonesia. Rice needs in Indonesia are known to increase with the increasing population of Indonesia. The agriculture sector is the sector most vulnerable to phenomenon of climate change. Climate change can cause change in weather patterns, increased temperature, drought, and increased intensity of pests and diseases. Now, in Indonesia, especially in Central Java, the farmer use conventional farming with the high input. Conventional farming causes environmental damage, loss of land surface, water pollution, and loss of biodiversity. So, increasing food need in Indonesia is a big challenge. The government must have the right way without import. To overcome these problems must have action to be taken to seek various ways both through innovation or exploring or developing, especially in local wisdom. There is a local wisdom called ratun rice has potential to answer the above the problems. Ratun rice farming is the method of harvesting rice for 2 until 3 times by maintaining and growing the shoot from the previous tillers. Ratun rice in other areas in Indonesia, people call it suli rice, padi berlanjut, ratun, or singgang or turiang. The benefit of ratun rice: 1. Production costs are lower. 2. Need fewer fertilizer, labor, water. 3. Shorter harvest time. 4. Ratun rice can be harvested at least 2 times, so ratun rice is known to be more efficient and economical. Material and methods. The data used in this research are primary data and secondary data. Primary data obtained directly through observation, interview, discussion, and questionnaire by FGDs. The number of samples used for this research was 45 people. This research was conducted from November 2019 to until January 2020. The research location was chosen by purposive sampling, which means for the sample and location of this research has been chosen deliberately according to the type of agricultural land irrigation system. The data were analyzed using the SWOT technique. The research location was chosen by purposive sampling in 3 locations. We can see from this picture this is Central Java, Indonesia, and this is rainfall in Wonosari village, Karanganyar Regency, tidal rise in here, in Semarang Regency, and technical irrigation in Mangunrejo, Demak Regency. Result and discussion. From this slide, we can see there is a difference in the 3 locations of characteristic respondent. The next result and discussion is strategies for developing ratun rice farming. Step 1. Identification of internal and external factor. Based on research activity of interview and questionnaire by FGD, the factors that influence the development of ratoon rice farming to climate change adaptation and mitigation include internal factors such as farmer age, farming experience, land ownership, access to information, farmer income, education level, farmer attitude in accepting technology innovation, farmer knowledge of ratoon rice farming, and the external factors such as irrigation system, cropping patterns, access to agriculture production facility, the state of agroclimate environment, the activity of agriculture extension worker, activeness of farmer group, and the attack of intensity of pest and plant disease. The next step, analysis factor internal and external. From the table 1, analysis of EVAs and EVAs in Rawasari village. The gap of strength and weakness is 2.58. The gap of opportunity is 1.99. From the table 2, analysis of EVAs and EVAs in Mangorejo village. We can see the gap of strength and weakness is 1.74. The gap of opportunity and threat is 1.1. In the table 3, analysis of EVAs and EVAs in Wonosari village, the gap of strength and weakness is 2.34. The gap of opportunity and threat is 1.32. In the third step, SWOT analysis with SWOT metric. Based on the SWOT quadrant position in Rawasari, Mangorejo, and Wonosari is in quadrant 1 are positive. We can see in figure 1 position point of SWOT analysis and the table 4 weighting rating for EVAs and EVAs analysis in Rawasari, in Mangorejo, and in Wonosari. This position indicates that the development of ratoon rice farming has strong potential and opportunity. The SWOT strategy that can be formed with the SWOT metric can be seen in the table 5 in the right below. Based on the table 5 SWOT strategy metric, the most powerful ratoon rice farming and the opportunity to be developed in tidal land and rain-fed land. Ratoon rice farming in tidal has a great potential. The characteristic of tidal rain in Rawasari village is the availability of abundant water so that rice field can only be planted once a year. Under the circumstance, practicing ratoon rice farming can solve problems such as limited production factor and planting time, which is very dependent on the season. The second location that has the opportunity to apply ratoon rice farming is rain-fed land. Ratoon rice farming is suitable for use in rain-fed land by utilizing residual rainwater and limited irrigation water after the first planting season. The success of developing ratoon rice cultivation is influenced by several things as follows. 1. Ratoon rice farming must be with the final technological modification. 2. The practice of ratoon rice farming must be in the form of an area. 3. The active role of agricultural extension. All kinds of technology will success if the development of the technology is properly controlled by the disseminator. Disseminator in here is the agricultural extension. So, in general, Ratoon rice farming cannot be practiced on all types of land. To be able to receive the benefit of ratoon cultivation, it must be considered from several aspects, such as technological aspect, social aspect, and cultural aspect. According to the SWOT strategy matrix, the strategies suggested to develop the system are: 1. Increase the role of extensor worker and farmer group, as well as agricultural production facility, so that the motivation to maintain the local wisdom and accept technological innovation is raised. 2. To minimize the decline in ratoon rice production by intensive farming management and specifically create ratoon rice farming area. So, that's all Scan Eye presentation today. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.